So yeah, we got 900. See how that works?
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So it's probably going to come down, okay? Market's probably going to come down. Well, let's just see if this Amazon can hold the close of yesterday. It's right on it right now, within 60 cents. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a spike here. So I'm taking my puts off. Why would I put puts on, right?
Not yet. See how the Qs hold here.
Mm-hmm.
Could pivot off this 31.55 down.
Market looks strong.
So far. Square's running. Nvidia looks like it's going to try and run here.
I'm gonna load some puts here in Amazon. Like to get it about 49, 3149. I want to ride this tick down, you know, but it's got to break. I got to break down through the 49. That ain't gonna happen.
Still running higher, yeah.
Yeah, I just want it to come downward into the 49, 3149 first.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's super strong.
Mm-hmm. Says Nvidia gone.
Yeah, it's just really hard to trade a parabolic candle up, you know?
Yeah.
So you got to just flat ass guess, don't you?
Totally. Right now.
Wow. Well, that was a miss.
This is gone.
That was a miss.
1,000 on the tick though.
Yeah, just kind of like.
$31.65 could be a good place for puts on this Amazon.
I just want to see this candle here. Just feel like we're gonna come screaming back down.
Me too. 31.60 even could be good here. Still looking strong though.
Let's see here.
Is there any possibility that the news on Moderna and Regina, the vaccine positive news, maybe give it a little pop along with some?
Is that talking about a vaccine maybe is in the makings a little quicker?
Yeah, one's helping with the elderly and one's looking for. Look like it might be positive on the long run.
Yeah, I'm taking a position in puts right here in Amazon. My stop's at 3160.
Yep. I'm in with you.
I already knew that. I felt it. I'm just riding the tick down. It makes sense we pull back. And then we'll take it back up. That first pullback and then it runs is a better situation than taking it long here. Okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? You see the wick on the Qs coming down and you see the tick coming down. So this thing's gonna probably get into the 3150. Okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
It's got to break. It's got to break the 3150. It's right on the 21. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. So I'm thinking 3150, Bo. You know.
I'd like to see 3143, but might be much fast.
Yeah.
We need to see the Qs roll over.
Yeah, the Qs are 50% of that wick right now. They're just dancing right at the 665. It needs to come down though. Right, 50% of this candle on Amazon.
strong still, though.
Super choppy though.
Yeah, it is.
Tick's coming down. There we
There we
go. There we go.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna take some profit here.
all right.
Take some profit here, and then if it breaks back up through the 5.2, I'm out. Okay. Yeah, good call, Bo. I knew you were in these puts. You got him before me. I heard the button.
Couldn't resist.
I was like, there he's in there.
Yeah, I heard it as well.
I was like, phew.
That was a nice move down. I got that as well.
You better have.
Yeah, nice
sir.
trade.
Your goal demands it. Nice to hear from you, Isaac.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's good to be back.
It's not raining. It must be a good day.
Yep.
So you may, I'm going to sell everything but 2 contracts right here. So I was thinking the 3150 was a big number for me. It's already at 4.6. That's $7.50 right there on the option. You probably got 11. Yeah, I'm out. I'm getting out of this trade right here.
It was nice.
Just because I think it's going to bounce off the close, and it's too
Yeah.
close for the spread for me. And the spread,
Yeah.
you see how the spread's widening, and it went tight on Amazon, got really, really tight. Now it's spreading back out, so it could get a scissor right back up. Okay.
Yep.
So when you see that, and you wonder the spread gets tight on your matrix, you know there's going to be directional change. So be careful, lighten up. You know. You know what I mean, Bo?
Totally, buddy. I am with you.
So this is right where it's going to make its pivot, because we're right at almost the close within $1.50 here. There it goes, right back up.
Yep.
So I think it was a good out.
Yep. Me too. I got out with you.
Yeah, great trade.
Did you get some?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But you see Nvidia taking back off here. You see how the market just decided to come back up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's holding some of these wicks. Tesla's running, Baba's running. I bet Robert got Baba.
You know it.
He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do Baba Louie. A good observation on Baba though. It makes sense. I'm putting it back on my screen for a.
Yeah.
I just was so mad at him 9 months ago. I couldn't deal with it. You know.
Puts only.
There was a psychological. You know, where would we be if we wouldn't have had this virus? You know.
Yep.
So we're almost at the close of Amazon. What does it do here? It's at the close.
Here we go. The Qs.
Yeah, we had the right position. I just like trading the meat of the candle, so I'm fine. Tick's still coming down. We played that perfect.
Yeah.
Imagine it taking it long at 3160.
Ooh, then painful.
Yeah, you'd have been $14 down.
At 38,000 shares pre-market, you'd have to be crazy to take calls on that.
I just thought we were smart, just waiting and then getting it. You got a lot better. I think you made $4 more than I did. I guarantee you did.
That's rare though, buddy. Anyway,
I heard
walk on by
clean. I
today.
heard ching. I was like, oh my gosh, he's in those puts.
You taught me well, buddy.
It's right at the close. We're bouncing on the close here, guys. And I would probably get out of the position if you haven't. Okay. Don't screw around with this.
What are you thinking about puts here on Tesla?
No.
427.
It's too strong today.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of room to run up to the 430. I think we should just really respect Tesla.
Okay.
Just the way it's split and the way it's super choppy right now.
Yeah.
Unless it breaks the 400, yeah, But right now, between the 417 and the 450, no. This thing could run. This thing could run. Look at the daily, on the 21 and everything. You see it?
Yeah. NVIDIA did it running. Even Amazon's blowing back
So
up.
it's right on the 21 there, and it just concerns me.
I agree.
Like it's already done its pullback and it's getting ready to launch. See how it's been sitting on the 21?
Yep.
So this is zero advantage for us as day traders.
Got you.
And it's got caught in this deal right here. I'm just going to take Tesla off my list for a little bit.
Okay.
The Amazon looks like it wants to launch. I'm waiting for the tick to come back into the zero before I take it. This is a pullback for Amazon in an upward position. Okay? That's what I think happens. So I'm waiting for the pullback. We got the pullback. It's hit into here, but the tick is not in our favor, so it's not done yet. Okay, but we got out perfect, and this is now we're dealing with chop. All right.
Yeah, I think there's plenty in the tank with Amazon.
Yeah, tank's full.
Daryl, look at Zoom real quick.
Killing me, buddy. Yeah, that's a hard one to trade right there. It looks like Amazon. It looks like it wants to come back down to 470. The spread's $2.90 on a $500 stock.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Baba,
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna wait.
Baba's continuing up. What's shop doing, guys?
Bounced off the 50 on the 10-minute.
Okay, so we got the pullback on shop in an upward trend. I think I'll stick with Amazon. So now you got your upward position here.
$6 spread on it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit here for my next trade. I need the tick in my favor, and right now we're still coming down. I don't think this is a position I want to be in long. And the Qs are barely sitting on the 50, 21, and the 11. See how they're welded right there? I don't have an advantage to go long, so why would I do it? Tick's not in my favor. Qs are not in my favor. And this is barely holding the close of the previous day. So I'm going to wait till I have some kind of, hammer reversal, morning star, something that gives me a warm and fuzzy off the 140, 3140 up, something like that,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to wait a little bit.
One good trade, I think I'll wait with you.
Yeah, make $7. You made 11. You got 2 or 3 contracts. You're swimming pretty good in some cash,
Yeah.
So you made $2,500, $3,500, and you had two contracts,
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you had 3 or 4. I don't want to talk about your position size, cause it's not nice. It's not. You shouldn't be revealing that. You know what I mean? That's your own personal thing. Gotta have a little humor in here, man.
Indeed.
It's good stuff.
If you just had 4 contracts, I'm just saying, and you had $7.40, 4 times 7, that's pretty good, right?
Way good.
That's not bad for just taking the right side of the trade, right?
Exactly.
I was in a room once where they took high of the day trades,
Ouch.
but it got smoked. And crossed the 8, it crossed the 21, would have been long, gone, right? Look what would have happened to us. Have a nice life. Probably throw your monitor out the window. Now, Baba's different. Baba's still running.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's defying gravity. It reminds me of a Tesla kind of trade, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's kind of just trading against the market, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to trade that by itself. Tesla just trades so choppy right now. You get in a trade and it dances around 40 cents on you, and it just ugh, I liked it when it was 1,600 and it moved $10 at a time.
I know.
Now
Great.
it sits choppy, and you're in the trade, and then when another one comes up, you're stuck in that thing.
Man, Daryl, it's so weird hearing you talk about Tesla like that because last time I was in here, that was your baby.
Well, I mean, I do have positions in this, but it's no more now a long-term trade than it is a day trade. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, if you kind of look at your notes since it's split, and just look and see what how much money you're making and how long you're in the trade, you make money, but you're in it 4 times longer now. And I just can't handle the mental capacity at 28 minutes. I like 12. Okay.
Gotcha. It's good to know.
So just think about how long you got to be the opportunity cost when you could be taking some puts in Amazon and make $7 in minutes. You know.
Makes sense.
This Zoom is showing a lot of strength here, Daryl.
Tell me how that works for you.
Just looking at it.
It's $20 up. It's $16 up, and I'm not going to chase it. Same with Baba. Just totally missed the trade. It broke the 84 like we thought. If it holds, did a little tiny pullback into the 83, then it rocketed. I don't know how to get those. You know.
Yeah,
I know how to get the other side when we missed the upward move. Like when Amazon blew up like that, we missed it, so we got it the other way.
Yep.
That's really the proper way of trading. When you miss one parabolic move up, you take it back to the 50% of the candle. Is everything stalled or is my computer frozen?
Things are moving. It's just slow.
So the tick's still at 500. It's holding. Would we say this is an Amazon pullback in an upward channel or what?
Looks that way, doesn't it?
So would we load up calls right now?
It's symmetrical on the 5 minute.
So we'd have to give this a stop of 142. It's dancing right on the close. It came back within $2 of it. It's right there, like within $2. Now it's $4. I don't have an advantage trading this right now. You know.
Yeah.
It could be a pullback into an upward channel. But I don't like the way the candle's moving. It's called not moving.
Yeah, tick is holding high though, you know.
And the Qs are taking off. Okay. So you got the Qs on the upper side of the MAs. So this looks like it's going to explode, doesn't it?
Yep, SPY breaks through 335, Robert. You're gonna be off.
So I'm going to take some calls. No, I'm not. See, I'm not. See what happened, right?
That's odd.
I'm not going to do it.
I knew what you were gonna say too as soon as that.
I'm not going to do it. The tick is not holding green. It's got tick's got to come back to zero. Let's let it come back to zero and go negative like 400 or something. Then we'll take the pivot up. All right.
2 4.
We can change our mind, right?
Always.
Yeah. So this is right back to the close. So this is the pullback we're looking for. It's breaking the close. Yeah, see, what's the advantage? There isn't one. No.
NVIDIA is running and holding the 10-minute candle though now. Crazy. Bounced right off of the high.
I don't want to take calls so bad right here. This is where you would take calls, right here. This is, and the stop would have to be at the close of yesterday. So you'd have to give it $1. That's too close. It's way too close. You're gambling right now, you know? That's a gamble trade right there because it's right on, it's in between the 21 and the 11, and that's not an advantage. It's not pulling away each side, you know? So you're pretty much just guessing, right out guessing. But you're seeing the Qs go up, so you're like, hey, why don't I get in long here, right? Does that make sense?
Oh, it does.
I'm going to shut this video off for you, Mike, okay?
Yeah, we haven't hit zero yet. On the tick. Bouncing on 400 here. Ooh,
So
it's still up, down, green,
oh,
red,
we're
green.
just bouncing off the close of Amazon right now within cents. I'm not going to take a long position. I'd like to, but I'm waiting for a nice pop up above the 150. Okay. I can see it starting to go 50% of that candle on the other side right to the 150, and it holds the 150 up on the 15 minute. Then I got 50%, and then I'm up past the 21 and the 8. I'll take it long. If not, I don't trade it. How about that?
10-4. I'm not in it yet.
But I didn't hear no music chime. I'm gonna bring my iPad back in here so I can start making some noise.
This Nvidia is looking strong, girl. There goes Amazon. There goes your Qs.
Mm-hmm.
Choppy though.
Yeah, we're just not getting those nice smoking runs like we used to get because there's a lot of people on the sidelines right now wondering what's going to happen in 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So if you got in here at the 147, your stop's at 142. Okay, there you go. There you go. There she goes. It's just a fat ass miss right there. Sorry. I just couldn't push the button.
Yeah, it's just
I was right there too, man. I was hovering over the buy. Just sitting there, and I was like, nah.
so was I.
I was
It's
waiting
just
for the
choppy,
tick to go green, you know?
Tick's plummeting right
I
now.
was waiting for it to bounce off the zero, so I think there'll be another position we can get in here, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's going to do a little pop, and it's going to go right back down to 150, and it's going to mess with us. So I'm going to wait, okay?
This Nvidia is struggling with the high of the day before.
Yeah, I'm not into any put situation because we're on the other side of the stack, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm
Your
just,
shot is holding this 1030.
just not sure if Amazon's going to participate. It's just sitting there, you know?
Yep.
Not sure if I'm running in the right side of the train here. Right stock, you know? See, this is why I didn't want to take Tesla short, you know?
Yeah.
Just because it would just grind your ass right back up to the top, you know? You'd have been sitting in that, maybe only 40 cents down, but it would have just given you heart palpitations. Now I know why my gut did not want to get into this Amazon. Now I know why. I was like, wasn't feeling it, you know?
No. That's why I didn't do it either.
Twice I almost got in, but the tick kept me out. The tick told me, oh, Daryl, that is not, this could be painful.
Tesla long, girl.
You gonna do it?
I'm thinking about it.
So where would your stop be?
426.
Okay, so you'd have to give it about $1.80 on the option. It's breaking the top of the high of yesterday.
Should have taken it when it broke through on the 10-minute. That
So
previous.
42837 long. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm waiting to. It's just looking really strong today, though.
What do you think, Isaac?
I think wait. Saw Isaac's numbers. Isaac has been killing it lately. It's been really good.
I mean, I'm happy Amazon's running for another reason, but for a day trading perspective, I don't know how you get in this. You know,
No.
I don't know how you chase this with these tails on the top here. It doesn't
No.
give me an advantage. I missed the pullback, but I probably would have got out because it scissored right back down into my stop. So right there tells me I just missed it, but I missed it for a good reason. You know.
Yep.
And there's a lot of tails on top here, and
Totally agree.
you know, it's not giving me the long-term chart's got a double bar on the 78, but it's got a hold here, or it's going to just play around in that number, and it doesn't have the volume today, you know. I see the yellow line that's below it,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not like excited. That's a little bit above. Barely see it though. Who wants to take a loan with me? Is anybody else besides me?
Amazon?
Yeah. Do I do it or just not do it? Talk me out of this.
Wicks and tails the same, you know.
So talk me out of this trade.
Wicks and tails are looking the same. The Qs could continue. We're staying above the tick. Looks positive, but you're going to sit in it, and it's going to whip you around a lot. Could run, but
Okay, I'm taking calls, and my stop is going to be at 47. Okay.
yes, that's a $7 stop.
So 47, taking it long, and it's a $4.50 loss on my option if I do lose. So one contract, I'm gonna lose $550. But if it happens to blow through the 60, I'm gonna see
You
it.
are golden.
Yep, 60 is my point of the double bar here on the wick on the 78. So there she goes.
There's the Qs too.
So that I figured the risk was worth the price of admission. Okay,
Yes, indeed. Good trade. Worked out in your favor. Congrats.
it's got to go 60 though. It's got to hit the 60. Right there's the 21, or there's the 50.
I wouldn't be doing puts, that's for sure.
You got parabolic move on the Q, so I was like, you know what? I'm riding this puppy up to the.
Good job, man. Awesome.
But I was talking through it so you guys could see it. All right. So what do I expect out of this? Not much. So 50% of my profit. If I'm up $2.60, I'm not going to let it eat me $1.50 down. All right. So now I'm up 360. Come on, give me $5 here. I don't mean in the stock, I mean in the option. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You're golden. You look really good here.
I want to be more than golden. I want everybody else to make money but me. I was doing that before I came here. The real party is when I see confetti flying up and you guys are making stupid money. All right, so it breaks the 160 down. I take half my profit. So 160 is my bellwether down. You know, the profit taker. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So get it down to 2 contracts right now.
$20 candle.
Yeah, so 2 contracts. I had a few in there. So now I got a no-lose situation, put money already in the bank, and now I can just play with this position. My heart rate comes down to normal. And can I hold the 160? When you trade Amazon, it's like seeing a rattlesnake. You never, ever. It's just like your heart rate still goes up. Mine still goes through the roof. Done yours?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I can just feel like I want to put one of these. It's above 160, I'm sure of it. It just gets you so like amped, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Nothing like it.
So new candle on the 15. If it holds the 160, I
It's
hold.
early.
So we're good.
Tesla's running. Tesla would have worked too. Tesla's gone.
Yeah, that's why we're calls.
Nvidia's looking good too, holding the 10-minute.
I'm gonna leave some meat on the bone here with this Amazon when I sell another contract and get it down to 1. But they'll be like, well, why did he not want to hold it to the 3180? Because it's enough for me. It's good enough for me.
Your stop 3160.
Yeah, but I'm not. 1, I can't lose any of my profit hardly.
Yeah, totally.
You see those tails hanging out right there?
Oh yeah.
And just like, is it going to come right back into the 55 and then take some of my nice profit? Or is it going to hold the top of that 15-minute candle? If it doesn't, I'm totally out and I can get back in. So now we're back to 64, 62. See, I don't like that, so I'm getting out. I'm closing it. Just close it, take the profit.
That's a great trade, Daryl.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
let's go, bud.
You just ask yourself what kind of money you just made, and does that work for you? And then you ask how many hours does it take on a regular world to make that?
Nice,
That'll
Daryl.
work for you.
Too many.
So, and then, you know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
So you get out when you feel like 160 is the resistance of Y. And do you see the tails on the 78 sitting there and how many times it's hit 160? Do you see the hard body sitting over here, 160, 162, where it's had a problem? So I'm like, uh-oh. All right, I'm closing this video out. There you go. Okay, September 29th. Wanted to review a few trades off the 2 videos that we're posting. This is a recap of our trades. It kind of gives you an idea of what we're doing here. So what happened, we started off the market, the tick was high. Figured we were going to come down in. These are going to be fake moves up with a pullback and then an upward move. So I didn't take Amazon long. What I did though is I took it short into the moving averages. What was the key factor is it was coming into the close of the previous day. So you got the close of the previous day, and it didn't really hold the pre-market high. It tried to get up through these key support areas, but it didn't. So we had this move downward into this trade. I was just looking at yesterday's, but this kind of gives the same kind of look where you got the close, it got up into the pre-market, didn't hold the high of this pre-market. The tick was coming down. So Bo and I captured, he got in a little early. And when you get into these trades, and you can kind of get an idea that, you're getting in at this 3160 number, and the low of this trade is 142. So you got an $18 move on this stock. Now, if you had an option that was 66, and it would easily, on this $20 move, it'd be easily, or $18 move, you can easily capture $11 to $7. And I think Bo got $11, $12 on this move, and I got $7.40. That handles the spread, that handles your entry, and it gives you plenty of room to get out as it's going into the bottom here. Okay, as you see, the tick was almost to 1,000, and I just rode the market back in. We call this a gap play into the means. Okay, all right. Second trade was a long position upward in the second video, and what you can see is this pulling back into the bottom, but it's creating a morning star on the 10 and on the 5. You can see it creating this long pullback into the bottom. They call this a pullback when an upward move, and they usually say the first pullback, the second run is bigger than the first. So This is a perfect example of a pullback trade. Hit the bottom, but it also, what did it do? It bounced right off the close of the previous day. So super important. Once you're in these trades, you move to the 10-minute. You can clean up the wicks and everything. So I traded this up into a nice position off the 148, 150. I told you kind of like what I want to do is let it break the 150. Got a nice $10, $13 move on this. I end up selling it here because it was $7, $8, and that's perfect for me on my profit. So it did run. You could have easily stayed in this trade. I took my profit. I let this one contract run up into the 64. I got out there in that little pullback. This little pullback was a $4 pullback. So this is just where I wanted to take my profit. All right, well, happy trading. And you could see the Qs were exploding also off these MAs. And you could see the tick was rebounding off the low and bouncing back up. So this is the reason I got in long, with some other things helping me with the SPY. All right, if you got any questions, text me or call me, and happy trading. Okay, bye.